We're going to measure the surface area of a squash court. Squash is a racket sport played by 2 or 4 players in a 4-walled court with a small hollow rubber ball. Each shot may strike the floor, which is shown here in green, or the walls below the red line. Except for the tin on the front wall. Here we see in blue an area where tin has been placed. And we want to calculate the total surface playing area of the walls and the floor. First, we'll calculate the surface area of the floor, which is rectangular. Its area can be calculated by multiplying the width of the floor, which is 6.4 meters, by its length, 9.75 meters. And this comes up to 62.4 meters squared. Now we need to calculate the surface area of the 4 walls. Let's start with the front wall and the back wall. The front wall is shown in yellow. So the area can be calculated just like we did on the floor area. Area is equal to 6.4 meters times 2.1. And this will result in 13.44 square meters. Now we'll calculate the back wall. You must be aware that the back wall has a tin lining on the back wall, which cannot be used for the playing area, and this consists of a width of 50 centimeters. All our measurements are done in meters, and therefore we need to change 50 centimeters into meters. And so the height of our wall will now be equal to 4.1 meters. In that case, the area will be 4.1 meters multiplied by the length, which is 6.4, and we'll get 26.24 square meters. So far we had rectangular areas, but now we come to the side walls. The side wall is not rectangular. The 2 side walls are identical, and we can redraw them, at least one of them, to look like this. So that one of the sides is 2.1 meters, the other side is 4.6 meters, and the width of it is 9.75 meters. This shape is called a trapezium because 2 of its sides are parallel, the 2.1 meter and the 4.6 meters. You might recognize this shape a little bit better if I turn it 90 degrees. Now that I turned it 90 degrees, you might recognize that this is going to be the height of this trapezium. And we'll call the top side A and the bottom side B. And since the area of trapezium is equal to A plus B over 2 multiplied by its height, we can substitute these in and say that 2.1 plus 4.6 divided by 2 multiplied by height, which is 9.75, is equal to 32.66 meters squared. Now that we have calculated the floor area and the walls area, remember that we do not need to calculate the ceiling area because that's not the playing area. We will add all these areas together. Rewriting them once again, the floor area, the front wall, the back wall, and the two side walls together, we will add them up and get a total surface area of 167.4 square meters. You can see more of my videos on measurement in the following playlist, and be sure to subscribe so you can get the upcoming videos.